Hey guys, welcome to the video. Guys, I was just thinking how my grandpa, when he had a stroke recently, he literally like literally um spent like five. I think it was damn. This is not standing still, but I think it was like five k. So a lot of money, right? And it's one of the situations that sometimes people get cancer or or like a stroke and need to go to a hospital and stay alive there for like 2 weeks or something, right? And then they charge you a lot, and that's why I always believe in self care. Like self care is so important because you never want to be in that situations. That situations is like an injury situation where you are so long not hearing to your intuition into your body that eventually you get injured because you didn't accept that you need a rest. So the part of the body who is tired and is starting to have an injury and having signs can recover. And that's what I'm doing right now, learning to recover, learning to rest too. And you feel much better. Like I've been so tired that I didn't realize I was so tired. And literally, I've been working out every day, and I thought that was normal. I was like, I'm just gonna work out every day because we are made to run. We are made to walk long distances and do some physical labor. But reality is like, at what point we are made to do it versus what your body is wants, right? And is prone to do it in the meaning of in the meaning of if your body is so tired that it doesn't want to run, it doesn't want to work out for like a few days, and you keep pushing, like you're not hearing to your body whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like you're really not hearing to your body. And I finally got to a point where like I had a weekend with my parents and went very well. I think everybody would try to be very respectful, and it went very well, and it was a good time. Like I had many other times where I spent vacations with my parents, and was a very enjoyment vacations or weekends. Recently we've been arguing a lot, but now it seems like we are being able to come back to the place where we like to have each other around instead of judging and picking and being annoyances. Because even me, I did it, you know, like they did it to me in some ways and I did it in others. And that's being judgmental. Like your life is your life and other people's life is other people's life. So you have nothing to be always, trying to mess with other people's lives because it's not your own. Like you have to be respectful of that. So it's something that I learned, and yeah, also with my parents too. Whereas like it's not because I'm into fitness and eating healthy and having a healthy lifestyle that means that people need to go exactly what I do. What I do is very intense, it's something that I can withstand, but it's very intense. 4 days only fruits. Now I'm doing 1 meal a day again. Like yesterday, I ate some bread and beans. The beans weren't very good to be honest. I ate some bread with butter and tasted really well. And then I bought a whole big bread like or let me just open the door. But yeah, then I bought I have so much materials. Takes a while, man. But I love having a bag with me because I can always bring a lot of things, and it's not like a whole backpack, right? That's too heavy. It's just too heavy right here. But yeah, basically, like now I'm doing 1 meal a day, and I eat like a bread like this, a big bread of corn, and I eat it with butter, and tastes it really well. To be honest, I was thinking of today eating buying again, but instead of butter, which is an animal product, and I'm against, raping the animals with a tube of metal to and then injecting them with sperm and from the male side, and then making them get pregnant, which is basically rape. And after that, giving a baby, taking the baby away, super traumatizing for the mother, and stealing their milk. I think that's fucked up, so I don't promote it, right? And because I don't promote it, I don't want to eat raw butter too. I had it there, and I ate it in the breakfast with my parents. Because of that, I end up eating the whole butter. But it just happened. It was a big bread. But I'm not gonna buy more butter because I'm against animal products. I hadn't done a vlog for a while now. It is very cool to be like you are yourself and you are not afraid of being yourself, and it's like nobody has nothing to do with your life and what you do. So if people feel some type of way, it's because they wanted to do something like that, but they don't have courage. So it's nothing like that has to do with me, right? And that's just a lot of illuminations that I had. No, not only fruitarian, but fasting, because I am realizing that is linked in the sense of is really like the lighter you feel, the clearer is going to be your mind. So when I do fasting, I get lighter because I don't eat. Imagine for a day, if I don't eat for a day, even if it's water or dry, I literally feel way more lighter because the digestive system still, yeah, needs energy, so it's gonna eat what is inside. And I don't know if you guys know, but it's like what you eat in a day will not vanish in the next day when you do the number two. Um, it stays there. And I noticed that when I ate eggs, they're like days after, when I bark, I bark like a sensation of like rotten eggs, showing that it takes long time to be digested. And apart from that, if you really go to studies and science, raw meat, it takes like raw meat it takes like 53 hours to digest, and cooked meat it takes 32. So if you are eating something that takes 32 hours to digest, even if you do a 1 meal a day and then the next day you eat it, you still digesting the other meat, right? So you're just packing up more, you gaining more weight instead of maintaining or losing, right? So I love 1 meal a day, and I remember like I just feel my best in 1 meal a day. But I was eating steak every day, with rice and an egg, and I was about to have a heart attack. I literally woke a bunch of times, like I was dreaming. There's like, and I just feel my heart popping up, and I'd be like, "What is this?" My whole body went up, right? Like a jump, and it was the heart, and that's how you get heart attacks. You ignore the signs, and then you die. So I had to stop eating meat because of that, and that's where my vegetarian journey um, started. And now I realize that it's very moral. It's like if your conduct, I ain't be able to say, but I think first time it sounded right. So if your conduct uh, is very moral, and you kind of always felt things very much, so eating a meat makes you feel worse, then I don't know. I feel like you're gonna have a heart attack if you eat meat, if you are more prone to caring about animals, which most of us are, if not all. And it always comes to, if you stay 2 months without eating animals, you're gonna start sympathizing more, and that will happen with me too. Because I ate the steak every day, I felt amazing, and I was like, yeah, I'm super jacked. I was way bigger, way more muscular, and I felt great. But it was not being good for my heart. And the heart is like emotions, love. That's what is associated with the heart, right? So if the heart is love and you're doing a vile thing, all this process of torturing the animal, enslaving them in a cage, and giving them proper food just they get fatter, which is poisonous and it's not good, and it's not what they want. It's really not what they want. And plus that, putting antibiotics in there, slowly killing them, giving steroids to make them grow faster, which you wouldn't give steroids to humans, right? When they take it, they die at 30 with a heart attack. So we are mistreating the animals so much that now knowing everything, I understand why was being a cause of a heart attack, because it's all hate, and the heart loves love. It doesn't want hate. So that's what causes it. Yeah, but it's weird. It's like I'm literally just walking because I'm gonna do meditation, like my manifestation meditation, and it's like I used to go by the park and be like, I need to train right now, and now I don't feel like it. It's so weird because, to be honest, I was feeling judgment more and more, and that's the reason why I wasn't doing the vlogs, because I felt some type of way because other people feel some type of way. But I realize now, doing the 1 meal a day that I did before, and the 4 days of only fruits, and I'm gonna explain you why I changed. But I realized that it's like the lighter you are from just drinking water, that 1 meal, because it don't matter really if you eat a lot of fruits. That is more calories, more weight. Is really more weight than a bread, or a bread and a little bit more of another bread and a soup of beans, and I ate 1 banana, which went pretty bad. But all that is less than be eating like a bunch of bananas and a bunch of like oranges and grapes and just a bunch of fruits, right? For me, eating a bunch of fruits, let me go right here, it's better. For me, eating just a bunch of fruits is like, to be honest, I was looking at disgust. In the end of the day, it's like, I don't want to eat more fruits. Like, I'm tired of this shit, So when you abuse in something, you learn not to appreciate it. But if you have 1 meal of something that it might not be as good for you, like bread, but because it's 1 meal and the rest of the day is only water, you appreciate so much of everything, because you can have it every day, but for a long time that you feel like you want it, you can't have it. And that sacrifice that you're doing, it makes you appreciate things in life. And this why I remember that I used to always love 1 meal a day. I always said like 1 meal a day wasn't my happiest. And now I'm understanding again. It's like, is that part where you appreciate things so much because you don't have it for so long. And when you do, and you see these, if you leave this place and you go to a place with no ocean, no beaches, no nature, like a city, right? And you just feel miserable because you are in a place that is miserable because it doesn't have the plants and the natural space that you're designed to be, right? In nature. There are certain smells, there are certain energy that you gain from being in nature. It's energy. You absorb it, just like when you get the sun hitting you, you absorb that light. It's the same with nature. You absorb in the energy of these plants in the ocean. Why you think you feel a whole nother type of way when you are close to the ocean, or just smelling it versus, I don't know if I'm supposed to be here, but versus being close, either in home or in a city that it has little to no nature, right? Why you think you feel so different? It's because you can absorb energy. We absorb energy naturally. We don't do not. It's just breathing. It's just like breathing. We are absorbing the energy, and you feel better in a place that has more nature. I don't know if you guys know the ocean. If you look at the ocean, and you literally feel more relaxed. You have scientific studies showing this because you see the flow and your mind pattern goes the same way. But yeah. And that's why it's good to walk with no vibrations, meaning no phones. Like a lot of times we go with phones, and that comes from a trauma or fear, but you need to stop that vibration and go to the world vibration where you see that nothing's happening. The world isn't as terrifying as you think it is. And yes, it has certain people or certain events that can be, but that's why you need to build yourself so you can protect yourself. Even me, who I box, I know how to fight, I'm muscular, even me, I'm still human. I never know. You could appear somebody who's faster than me at my state, because I'm tired right now, with a knife and cut me up. I never know. I don't think ever I'm going to lose, but there's always the fear of death. If somebody has a gun and shoots you, it has a long distance, so it's always the fear of death, right? But in reality, most things are pacific, and it's just us who been traumatized by events that was very dangerous. But a way to you to get to your normal state and not be uphold that PTSD that you got is really by walking nature and walking without the phones to understand that nothing's happening. The things here is always a lot of things going up a long time. And I realized, as I told you, from the fruits, I did 4 days. And when you eat fruits are very easy to digest. fruits are the food that is the easiest to digest, meaning it takes 30 minutes to go to the stomach to continue digestion, right? And so it's the easiest to digest. Nuts is 2 hours. Anything else is above that. As I told you, cooked meat is 32. I can tell you others if you want. Let me know in the comments. But basically, fruit is the easiest to digest. So you are getting way lighter because it has little carbs, right? And when you get lighter, you go more in touch of how you really feel and how you really are. And what happens with that is you feel tired. You feel tired, you know? And that sometimes it's from certain people, sometimes it's from environment, sometimes it's physically. You are tired, like I'm sore in my legs, I'm really sleepy. Even though I just slept, showing how tired I am. My back and my body stiff. I'm tired. And I needed that 4 days, but then I got so like I don't even want to eat fruits no more. But at the same time, I didn't want to do like dry fast because sometimes I feel like it's unhealthy. You know, it's too much. Um, but the water fast is pretty good. But I was like, I don't really feel like doing a day. It's too much, man. It's too much on you when I'm already feeling like so tired. I just want to chill and live life, enjoy life. And to be honest, I am like sending my CV to a lot of jobs and already doing interviews because I don't know, I just feel like an easy, chill job in my easy, chill life. I think it's gonna be cool. But yeah, and we're gonna do other things. But right now, I just feel like very tired. I just wanna enjoy life instead of living from validations. And you know, I'm training every day. My body's so tired. Just want to relax. Yesterday, I literally like my bread, and I just drink water all day. Not drinking on it, but everything I was thirsty, and I was just chilling on my sofa, man, watching movies and series. And I'm like, yeah, bro, like I really don't rest, you know. And now I'm learning to rest again. So I'm not gonna even start working out every day. This is the second day, and I'm not gonna work out. Like I don't know. It's like for me, I might do work out like calisthenics like twice or 3 times a week, and running. Like I would like to do it probably also twice or 3 times a week. Um, and sprinting in one of these days because I also like to sprint, but it's not gonna be as it was before, where it's like I'm just going and going and going, and it's like, for what? Why am I doing this? It's for other people validations. Do I even care for that? You know, because I'm gonna be honest, as you get lighter, you really lighter. Like a lot of things you used to believe, you see how dumb it was, and oh no, this is muddy right here. But yeah, like I genuinely feel like just enjoying life. When I was a kid, I used to enjoy life. You know, go to the movies and just. I really like movies, to be honest. When I was a kid, we were always going to the movies, popcorn, you know, tacos, like a huge soda. It's not the best thing, but yeah. And I was enjoying life, you know. And I started getting closer and closer to this child state as I start fasting. And now that I did yesterday the 1 meal a day, I realized again why. It's because the lighter you get, meaning the less fat you get, but not so also fat, like the lighter you get as a being in a healthy state, the lighter you feel and you just more peace. And your brain is in a correct way. It like I genuinely used to think like if I don't run every day, I'm gonna get like weak and sick and my brain's not gonna be sharp. And now it's like, bro, your legs is completely sore. Why would you put yourself in so much pain and agony and despair that will lead you to want to eat a lot more after because that wasn't smart. Um, and that goes to the jobs too. If you have a job that you feel like you always need to be eating, you're always stressed out. It's like it's not a good environment for you. The body dies on stress because when you stress a lot, you're gonna smoke, or you're gonna eat, or you're gonna drink, or you're gonna do any other type of like drug or video games or stimulants that is dopamine high, like listening to music, right? And you're gonna be always on that cycle, and you have to understand that that's because you're always putting yourself in stress. That's why meditation is so important, because when you do meditation, you wake up and be like, yeah, this is stressing me, let me get out of this situation. This is stressing me, let me get out of the situation. As you start doing it, you feel better. And another part is the eating in a way that it gives you more life. Because 1 meal a day, I did for months. It was when I felt my best. Why? Because I had that 1 meal that was packed with everything I wanted, and then I was just drinking water the whole day, understand like, oh yeah, I can live like that, then I feel way better. So, we humans, we don't need to be eating multiple times a day. I don't think so. Even on fruits, when I was eating multiple times a day, I was not feeling good. I was feeling like something's off. And that after these 4 days, I wake up feeling kind of bad, like super heavy, feeling the parasites moving. I was like, I don't like this. And then I saw a video about how a girl was saying like, oh yeah, fruits is way better than the bread, but it's still sugar. And I was like, yeah, man, I kind of feel like the parasites probably still living, and I'm eating too much. And as the days go, I am eating more heavy fruits like bananas and that, and avocados and that. So to me, I was literally like, let me go back 1 meal a day. It was when I felt my best, even better than fruits, and nuts. Let me try again. And I had a wonderful day yesterday. I'm feeling so good. That's why I'm doing the vlogs video. And it's true. 100% is like, we don't need to be always eating. The problem is we are always eating. That's really the problem. And don't see the things wrong. Yesterday I fell multiple times, like eating my nuts again, eating other things, in the middle of the day. But I was just like, no, chill out, drink your water, relax. And that's what I did. And I felt way better. I wake up feeling way better. And I know I'm going to continue, if I continue this path of liberation, this path of no stress. Stress is not good for your body. If you can do something that is productive to society and you don't live on stress, that's the best. Look at Buddha, look at Buddhist monks, look at yogis. They all relax. That's the base of everything they talk about, is being in peace, being relaxed. So I always moved to that direction because I always was very anxious. You can probably say that from, my hair lacking.
from start 17, and I don't know, like even 16, I was not sleeping most of my nights, always very tense, a lot of anxiety. So definitely always looking for a path of more harmony and feeling better. Yeah, and to be honest, these manifestations that I'm doing, I am writing in Portuguese so I can make a video for people who are Portuguese, because Portuguese people are very anxious by nature. It's part of our culture. But that way, people who don't speak English can also do it. And I just think it's life changing because you're giving these affirmations of self love that you used to be like, oh, self love, like whatever. But it is true that once you practice, you feel way much better and loving yourself. And you start understanding that you didn't love yourself. You thought that you love yourself because it's you, but you really didn't love yourself. Your thoughts was negative and toxic, and your way of being also negative and toxic. Like you extremely tired and you're gonna run. You extremely tired and you're still doing something, a job or something that you don't like. You extremely tired, but you're moving in the opposite right direction, right? Literally the opposite way of the right direction. It doesn't make sense. That's not self-loving. So these affirmations is really good. I am translating, um, and I'll be posting in Portuguese too. And I think they're very helpful. I'm doing every day. Also, going to nature, walking, putting your body in movement without being like harsh, without being something difficult. And yeah, my meditations that I'm doing, like mindfulness, focus on my breath, praying again, start praying. Jesus Christ, pray that He does again. Always makes my life feeling better. Always makes my life go better. So I think all these reading the Bible again, reading books that I'm interested, like books of the light, like talking about chakras and spiritual things that I enjoy, um, and other books, you know. And I think all these habits been helping me a lot, and it make my life better. If y'all want to implement it, I'll definitely recommend it because to me, it was way better. And looking at these views and feeling this ocean is also a beautiful sight, and I'm very privileged to be here. So enjoy life, move accordingly, and everything's gonna get better. Let's go. Hey guys, before I go again, I just want to talk with you about the fact that, you know, these affirmations that I'm doing, I literally feel like, and I have felt before, I just forgot it, that you literally seem like you're going to a whole new dimension. Like when you finish and you like open your eyes again, you literally see everything is more beautiful and a better space, like a better atmosphere. And I messed up all my prints. Damn. But yeah, I want to tell you that before I go. I'm gonna watch my live Young Gorilla reaction. No Young Gorilla, it's Gorilla reactions on Rumble. You can watch my live if you want. It's in the description below the video. And I'm gonna watch it because I'm doing it every day, and I like to hear myself because I think I give a lot of good advice, and I like to remember it every day. So yeah, see ya.